Welcome in. Welcome in. Thanks for being here today. If you're watching the replay, make sure hashtag replay and let me know that you're watching that sucker. All right, here we go on TikTok this morning. We're going to go live. I got to flip the screen now. Oops, there we go. Mirrored off. I don't know why it automatically mirrors. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for being here. Thanks for jumping in. Welcome into Mindful Movements. I help you get up and move. That's what our bodies needs to do. Not always what they want to do. We're going to get started this morning. We're doing a little flow this morning. We will do 3 rounds of our little warm-up that we do every day. So this will be our little workout. We're going to do 3 rounds. We'll go through every one of them. If there's any questions as we get started, feel free to ask. We will do 2 core exercises today. It's going to be the bird dog and the dead bug. That can get confusing if you say it too many times really fast. Sky Daddy, thanks for inquiring to jump in as co-host. I'm about to move back and I will start doing exercises, so I will not be able to do that. Thank you though. But welcome in. You can hang out if you want to, and let's get this started. How is everybody today? Are you ready to do this? You ready to get this exercise underway? We're going to start with high knees. We're going to do 10 of everything this morning. So we're going to high knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Then we're going to go to arm circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're going to do sways this morning since Rooster's in here. We're going to sway back and forth. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Welcome in, everybody. Remember, never ever take this as medical advice. Always reach out to your medical provider before you start any fitness or nutrition program. We just did sways instead of circles. You can do circles if you want to. We just did sways because I have a special guest in here that he says the sways are a little bit easier for him. So, all right, now we're going to do some bear hugs. Remember, double arm. 2. Thank you, Shell. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. If you have any questions about anything, feel free to ask. We're going to do leg swings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And Shell, I'm going to go ahead and answer this question. You asked a question on my content one day this week, and I'm going to answer that. So you were asking how far back your leg needs to go. So what I'm going to say is listen to your body first off, because when you get your foot up, you can go as high as you want to without leaning over to your knee. And you can go as far as you want to, as long as you're not arching your back. You don't want your back to arch. You want this to be in your hips. So if your hips allow you to go far back, that's fine. Or forward, either way. But you don't want to, you see how I'm doing this? You don't want that. You want it to be all through your hip and your glutes to do that. So I hope that answered that question, and I'm pretty sure that was 10. So we're going to go to the floor, and we're going to do bird dog and dead bug today. Remember, this is our 3-round day. Bird dog is on all fours. You're going to take your hand or your elbow and go to your knee, and then extend out, opposite hand, opposite leg. In, out. This, again, you don't want to arch your back too much like this. You want to keep your body nice and level. Go nice and slow. 5, 6. If you see your back arching, readjust. Remember, engage your core. That should be 10 on that side. We're going to drop that hand, go back to center, and then we're going to do it with this arm and this leg. So I'm doing it with my left hand and my right knee now. 3, 4, 5, 6. You can see my body is staying straight and in line, my hand and my leg. 8, 9, and 10. We're going to go over onto our back for that dead bug now. Your back is on the floor. Your head is down. Feet are facing the wall away from you. Out. If your back arches, you may want to go back in a little. Okay? So out. If your back starts to arch, maybe you want to bend that knee a little bit. Not go quite so high up. If you have trouble with your shoulder, you don't have to go all the way above your head if that gives you trouble. Out. See how my back is on the floor? My core is tight. We're going to do all 10 on one side. 3. This is just showing you with your hand. You can keep your hand on your knee if that helps. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, we did the bird dog and the dead bug this morning. So if you have any questions about those, feel free to ask. We're going to come back up to standing. I'm going to grab a sip of water, and then we're going to go for round 2. Remember, when you're doing any of this, listen to your body. If your body tells you to slow down, slow down. If your body tells you to stop, stop. You can always modify these exercises. If anything hurts, please listen to that. It's your body giving you information that you need for making your day better, not worse. Sorry if y'all heard me just slurp that. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Here we go for round 2. I don't take a lot of breaks in between these because this is just mostly like a cardio type of thing. You use this as a warm-up. You can use this as a cardio if you do all 3 rounds. So here we go. 1, 2. If you want to speed it up, you can. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And if you're one of those that you can do the jumps with it, that's totally fine too. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. That would be more like a running in place. 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember, if you can't do these in big circles, you can go small. 7, 8, 9, and 10. They don't have to be over big. You can do them nice and small, just like this, okay? We're going to do hip We're going to do those hip circles this time. Rooster, I know that you're in here, so we're going to do circles this time. Remember to do the sways instead of the full circle if it still hurts. 4, 5, 6, 7. You're using those hips to do these circles. And 10. And we're going to go the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And remember, we're getting close to our ending week where we put all of the exercises from the whole month together. That is next week. 3, 4, give yourself a nice little bear hug. 5, 6, 7, you can do these nice and slow. 8, see how I'm giving myself an extra bear hug there? 9, these do not have to be fast. Go as fast or as slow as you want to. And that's 10. We're going to go for leg swings, forward and backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And now you can also do these slower. So I was kind of going a little bit faster. This side, I'll go a little bit slower. Put my foot down. Let me get my space out. Try not to lean on the wall. If you need the wall for stability, that's totally okay. But if you touch the wall, don't lean on the wall. You want to be able to try to start working on your own balance. So you can touch the wall for balance, but don't put all your pressure on that wall. You don't want to depend on that wall. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. I'm actually squeezing my glute a little bit more going slow, so you get a little bit more glute work in there. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There we go. We're going to go to the floor for that second round of core. I'm going to do dead bugs first this time, and then we'll go into the bird dog. This time for the dead bugs, I'm going to do both sides. So you see, we did an individual side the last round, and this round we're going to use both. So I'm going to keep both feet up, and I'm going to just go 1 and 1, 2 and 2, just like that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10. I got all messed up there for a second. All right, we're going to go to the floor. Hands and knees, center out. And remember, it's opposite hand to opposite knee. You're pretty much doing the same thing. You're on your hands and knees doing that. So we're going to go out. 1, 2, 3. You can switch this just like you did with the dead bug if you want to. I like to do individual sides because it keeps me focused on my core, staying engaged, and working on my balance just a little bit more. 8, 9, and 10. Now we're going to switch sides and do 10 on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. See how my hand is touching my knee? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Woohoo! Give yourself a hand if you have gone through round 2 with me. We're going to get up. I'm going to grab another quick sip of water, and then we'll do round 3. Remember, once we finish round 3, we'll do a nice little stretch and cool down. And then you'll be through with a whole full round of a flow that you can do anytime, anywhere. I'm putting all that motion, all those moves in there. Now, I will go ahead and say that if you are a little bit further than newbie and you want to add wrist straps or ankle wrist weights or ankle weights, they're straps. They come on and they like Velcro around your wrists or your feet. So if you're at that point and you want to add that, you can totally do that as well. You just strap those weights on while you're doing the exercise. It'll give you a little bit more work. All right, here we go for those high knees again. And whenever I was saying that you could do them faster, you could jump like this. I'm not going to do that too much because I definitely don't want to ruin an ankle that I just replaced 2 or 3 years ago. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There we go. We're going to go for those arm circles. 1. We're going to do little ones this time. 3, 4, 5, 6. You're still getting all that motion in there. And 10. We're going to go backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You could do these slow. Even if you go light, you can go slow. See, I slowed them down a little bit. All right, we're going to go with those hip circles. 1, 2, 3. Remember, you're going to do both sides. 4, 5, 6, 7. Rooster, if you're still hanging out in here, I'd love to know if there's a specific way that you feel these when you do these. When you did these the other day, exactly where? I know you said lower back, but was it in the sway push? Or was it when you rounded, when you went to one side or the other? I would love to know so we can work on something that might feel a little bit more comfortable for you. 3, 4, 5. And if you're pushing your hips forward too much, that could do that because you could feel a little bit more of a strain in your back. You're wanting your hips to do all this motion. You see my legs are swaying as I go, but I'm using my hips. It looks like my body's moving, but it's mostly my hips doing all this work, okay? All right, we're going to go to leg swings. Here we go, forward and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, we're going to do the other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Remember, listen to your body when you do any of these exercises, any exercise for that matter. Make sure to listen to your body. Your body will tell you if there's something that doesn't feel right. So you can always change this or modify it or stop it altogether before you finish or do any more. All right, we're going to go back to those dead bugs and we're going to go ahead and do the the combined set, the total of both. So we're going to go 1, 1, just like that. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to stop right there. And if you feel like you need to do these individual, or if it's too much on your back to have both those legs up and extended like this, drop one leg down. Okay, you can always still, I'm going to try to see if I can see, just like this. I'm still doing the same thing. It'll just take a little bit of pressure off your back. It's okay to start there. Oops, I'm doing it backwards. It's okay to start there. Let me finish these out. think I have 2 more. This should be the last one. And done. So if you decide that you need to do that, you could start with your legs on the floor just like this. Bring one foot up, hand out and in, out and in, just like that. That is totally okay too. If that's where you need to start, that's where you need to start. Okay. Now, I'm going to show a little bit more advanced on this. That way, if you choose to do it this way, you can. If you feel comfortable enough, if your balance is good enough, and you can do it this way. So you still start on your all fours. Out. You come back in, drop that hand, and switch. And switch. See how I'm doing that? I'm going back to center to switch my hands out. I'm keeping my core still engaged. My back is still straight. I'm still doing everything the same. I'm just switching sides quickly. But if you are not there, it's okay. You can continue to do the individual side. I'm going to do the other 5 just like this. You're going to feel this in your glutes as you do this. 4 and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. You just did 3 rounds. We're now going to do our stretch. If you're feeling that in your glutes and your hamstrings and all the things, this is where we're going to start right now. Figure 4. I really like this one. This could take a little bit of pressure off your back rather than doing the double leg forward fold. You could do it this way. Put your leg into a figure 4. Your body faces the straight leg, and then you just go down. Keep your back nice and straight. Keep your posture as you go. You don't want to curve over like this or arch too much. You just want to gradually go. You want this to be a natural bend as you do this. If this is a little bit more comfortable, I'm going to show you another way whenever I get my other leg over. So remember, you can always, if you want to make it harder, toes to nose makes you feel it all the way down that leg as you go through. Okay, so we're going to switch to this side. Remember, if you cannot get your leg, that foot folded in, if you cannot get it to your knee, that's okay. Go to your ankle. It's okay wherever you need to put that. All right? So we're going to bring that foot in. And this time I'm going to, oh man, I'm really tight. It's really sore. It's really tough to do it this way. Okay. Push on that heel. Bring that knee. See how I curved my knee just a tiny bit more? It relaxed that area just a little bit to be able to stretch just a little bit further and give you a little bit more of a stretch without overstressing that hamstring. So curve that knee just a tiny bit more. I pushed up on my heel just a little bit. So this would be flat, right? My toes are straight up to the ceiling. My heel is not as far to the ceiling, and my knee is bent a little bit more. Okay. That takes a little bit of stress off that leg. So then you just reach down toward your toes as far as you can go, keeping your back nice and straight as you do it. Breathe as you do these. When you're breathing in and breathing out, when you breathe out, try to relax your body just a little bit more into that stretch. And maybe you can drop your knee just a little bit more with every breath. If you can, that's great. If you cannot, that is okay too. Take your time with any exercise that you do. Listen to your body and start somewhere. It's okay to start wherever you are and then slowly get a little bit better each time. All right, while we're here, we're going to go ahead and do those shoulders. You can do this you can crisscross your legs. You can keep your legs straight. You're just going to cross one arm over. I am, try to turn this way. My hand is here. I'm going to take it. I'm crossing over, and putting my fingers on that shoulder and then just giving it a little tug. Nothing major. You're going to feel this in the side of your shoulder. I don't know if you can see that. Where my hand is, that's pretty much where you're going to feel it. Take you a couple of deep breaths. You want to hold these for 5 or 10 seconds. Doesn't have to be long. And then we're going to drop. We're going to go cross this one over. Here goes that arm. My arm is up. I'm going to cross over. I'm grabbing that shoulder and tugging just a tiny bit. It's nothing major, nothing hard. I'm just kind of closing that arm in, and then I feel it right here. Feel it a little bit on the inside of my arm, near my chest. A little bit, not too much. Okay, now we're going to go to the cat-cow that we like, and the last one will be the child's pose. So we're going to go down, stretch that spine. Try to put your chin to your chest. Look down at your knees. Then up. Look up toward the ceiling. Each time, try to stretch just a little bit more. Remember this morning, guys, I am cutting it short a little bit. I did go through this a little faster than normal. I do have an appointment today, so once we get done with this, I will leave it open for questions really quickly. If you have any questions, please have those ready and go ahead and ask. I will come and look at the comments, and I'll reply as needed, and then I will close up. I do have an appointment today, so I need to make it quick. All right, we're going to go into that child's pose. So we're going down. Your butt goes toward your feet, and your arms go out. You're going to stretch those arms, taking some deep breaths, relax, and your nose goes to the floor. Or your forehead goes to the floor, whichever one you want to say. And you just kind of lean back, and as you lean back, you're going to feel this in your shoulder blades. You're going to feel it down your arms. All the wonderful places that we have moved this morning. And relax. Back to center. You can come up. Woohoo! If you guys did this with me, you should be proud of yourself this morning if you did this with me. If you have any questions, please feel free to go ahead and ask. Throw them in the comments quickly. I will look at all the platforms, and I will scroll up to make sure there's no comments that have come through on any of the platforms this morning. I don't see any there. Oh, I'm going to try to start doing that a little bit more as we do it. All right. I did see that that comment, Shell, on TikTok. All right. Yay, yes. I hope it helped you feel good. I know that you did some stuff before we started this morning, so I hope it helped you get started. Good morning, everybody. Thanks for joining in. All right, we're going to go over here and I'm sorry, I'm only halfway here. Oh, no worries. No worries, Rooster. Thanks for being here. I do too. I love the figure 4 shell. So pushing backwards, pushing your butt back or rotating your hips back, that's where it hurts. Welcome in. Thanks for hanging out. Let people get to know you, and you will start to grow. Do that. Don't ask for it though. That's not a good way to do it. People don't like to hear that. Put you a video up, and if you put a video up, if you have an intro video, that helps a lot of people get to know you a little bit more. Welcome here. Thanks for hanging out with us. I'll happily go check out your page. Okay, did you? Okay. It might have been the word sissy. If you type that in. Is that what you did, was typed it in? That one takes a little bit more focus for me. So I was going to say, I will send you a video. I will do that for you because actually I haven't tried it in a long time. So let me see how well my ankle does with it. Because you do go back, you go back and you need to be near something stable when you do it. So I'll have to do it. Well, the way you go back when you start out, you might want to be near something to hold. Because if you're not ready for it, you may go back too far. Does that make sense? So I will do it. I will video it and send it to you. If you don't need it like right away, it'll be after I get back from my appointment. Okay. Yeah, nope. I will definitely, I can do it for you and send it to you. So I'll get it to you though. Good question though. Yeah. Easy enough. Easy enough. Oh, thanks for saying that, Rooster. Yeah, thanks for saying that. Engaging with others is the best way to pick up new followers. Yes. And making sure that you have the proper stuff inside your profile. Let people get to know you. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, all right. I don't see any more questions on TikTok. Thanks, guys. I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye for today. I do have an appointment coming up. So thanks for hanging out. Remember, this is your journey. You do not have to do it alone. See ya. 131 this morning. Facebook and YouTube. See you guys next time. See you tomorrow.